I'm Sofia Mendoza, Harris to the Mendoza Group. I've done some crazy things in my life, but the craziest? Today I'm spending $200 million to propose to my fiancé's own brother. Yeah, I'm putting a ring on it and a green hat on him. Alejandro, this is $200 million. I need you to marry me.
What do you mean? You're engaged to Matthias, my brother.
I'm breaking it off with him.
Had a fight, so now you want to marry his brother out of spite and disgust me in the process?
I'm serious.
I'll pretend I didn't hear any of that.
Alejandro, every woman in town wanted him, but he never cared. What I didn't know then was that his rejection wasn't accidental. He'd been hiding how he felt for years, and he almost gave himself away right there in front of me. I mean it. Please, marry me.
Then tell me, what exactly did he do that's so unforgivable?
3 months ago at the graduation party, Matthias gave my favorite roses to another woman, right in front of everyone. That's when it hit me. I was the joke in this relationship.
Sophia, let me explain.
Let's call off the engagement.
What? Over one flower?
One flower? Matthias, on your birthday you didn't reply to a single text. Who were you with? Last week I had surgery and you said you were on a trip. Where'd you go?
That necklace you gave me on Valentine's Day, did you even pick it out yourself?
Sophia, there are reasons for all of that.
Right. You always have a reason. Your apologies are always right on time. You even say never again so convincingly. But Matthias, I'm done hearing it.
Camila and I really are just...
You don't need to explain who she is. Just have one question. Do you love her? You can't even say no.
I can't explain it, but I don't want to lose you.
Can't explain it. That's the clearest answer there is. Let's end the engagement. We're done. His face wasn't surprise. It was guilt. Maybe he'd been waiting for me to say it for a long time. He just didn't have the guts to go first. Fine. I'll be the one to end it.
You want to use me to cut things off with Matthias? Give me one reason I should say yes.
Your grandfather's been pushing you to get married. If we marry, the family engagement stays intact, you stop getting nagged, and both companies keep the project moving. Once it's all settled, we divorce 3-4 years max. And you walk away with $200 million for free. 3 birds, 1 stone.
The way you put it, you'd think I need the money.
Then what do you need?
Nothing. Sorry, but my marriage is my decision. No need for Miss Mendoza to worry about it.
But right as he walked out, his lips curved. Just barely. He was laughing at me. The coldest billionaire in the city was laughing at me. Valeria, he said no. What? He turned down $200 million? Is he insane? Yep, totally bulletproof. So what now? More money. I'm going back tomorrow. No way, I can't crack him. When I said I'm going back tomorrow, even I thought it was funny. Me, Sofia Mendoza. I've never chased anyone in my life, let alone someone who just rejected me. But what I didn't know was, he was waiting for tomorrow too. Even more than I was. Day 2, I'm back. I knew it'd be a tough negotiation, but I was going to win. $210 million. $220 million. $230 million. He didn't even turn around, like he was listening to an auction that had nothing to do with him. $231,050,000. Take it or leave it.
Why'd you stop?
That's literally all my money.
And if I still say no?
I'll find someone else.
Someone else? You'd marry a stranger?
Aren't you a stranger too? The second I said, "Aren't you a stranger too?" his eyes changed. It wasn't anger, it was more like that one word, stranger, stung him. Hard. He didn't even ask if I wanted water, just poured me a glass. I was thirsty, sure, but I couldn't tell if it was a coincidence or if he'd been quietly paying attention to me this whole time.
I don't need the money.
What?
Keep your money, but I have 3 conditions.
Go on.
First, to the outside world, we're a real couple. Second, you can't treat me like a prop.
And the third?
Everything, leave it to me.
You're not going to ask why I want to break off the engagement?
The priority is solving the problem, isn't it?
Thank you. So, should we sign a contract?
No need. There's a camera.
I didn't expect him to refuse every penny. When he said leave it to me, his voice was so flat, like he was reading the weather. But those 6 words, it took me a long time to understand their weight. That was his deepest promise to me. Can I ask you for one thing?
Go ahead.
It's okay if you don't like me, but you can't be mean to me.
What counts as mean?
I don't know. I can't stand being treated badly. If I am, I'll make a scene.
Okay.
Just, okay?
You won't have to.
When he said that, his eyes completely changed. It was like I'd accidentally hit a switch he'd been hiding for years. I just didn't get it yet. That behind all that coldness was the most protective love I'd ever seen.
Sir, everyone's in the conference room.
Well, you're busy. I'll go.
Fernanda will drive you.
No need. I drove here.
Your front left tire pressure is low. It's safer if he drives you.
How do you know my tire pressure is low? I couldn't believe it. I'd been there less than 20 minutes and he'd already checked my car. The whole ride home, I could only think about one thing. If it wasn't about the money, then why did he say yes? Soon, I'd find out, and that answer kept me up all night. Hello? Babe, Mendoza Castillo wedding. It's been all over the business news for 3 days. You got married and didn't tell me? What? Who's listed as the groom? Matias! They even ran your couple photo! That's impossible. We already... 4 months. Alejandro Castillo told me, leave it to me. I'd been overseas doing magazine shoots, thinking everything would be settled by the time I got back. But the headlines were telling me I was still marrying Matias. 4 months ago. After I worked out the deal with Alejandro, I started packing for Peru. But before I left, Matias showed up. He brought coffee, remembered exactly how I like it. A year ago, that would have meant something. Now it just felt exhausting.
You haven't been replying much lately.
Busy.
Sophia, I'm not agreeing to break up.
What good does that do?
Once things with Camila settles down, I'll...
Every sentence you say starts with wait. Matias, I'm done waiting.
If I don't like you, who else would I like?
You already know the answer. You just don't have the guts to admit it. Some things don't need to be said out loud. His silence already answered for him. After that, I traveled across South America. In 4 months, I didn't think about Matias once. But I kept thinking about someone else. I called Alejandro. It was 2 a.m. his time. I didn't care.
Who's this?
Your creditor.
Calling me in the middle of the night. What can I do for you, my creditor?
The wedding news is all over the headlines. Do you know that? The whole city thinks I'm marrying Matias. What happened to what you promised?
You're back the day after tomorrow?
Don't change the subject.
Then come. What I promised, I'll keep.
He said, then come, flat as a weather report. But somehow his voice calmed me down instantly. It was like hearing someone say it's fine in the middle of a storm. You know it's not fine, but you believe them anyway. You'd better not let me down.
I'll be waiting for you to come give me trouble.
Please, Alejandro, you're the only one who can help me. I really can't marry Matias. You won't lie to me, right?
Get some rest. Come home.
He said come home, not come back to the country, but come home. Like the place I was going back to wasn't a country, it was a person. What I didn't know then was that waiting for me back there wasn't just a broken engagement, but a man who'd been building an entire street for me since 5 years ago. 4 months. The second the plane touched down, I could smell palm trees and the caramel sweetness of toasted crepes. I was home. I caught myself scanning the crowd for him, then laughed at myself. A billionaire CEO doesn't pick people up at the airport. Hazelnut oat milk, my favorite. The cup was still warm, he'd timed it to my landing. Valeria, he didn't come, but he sent a car. And there's a coffee in the back seat. Hazelnut oat milk. Bah, babe. Since when does a business partner remember what coffee you drink? Wake up. Bye. You're blushing. It wasn't blushing. It was... Okay, she was right, but I wasn't going to admit it. Regina greeted me at the door. Big smile, but her hands were clenched. I noticed.
Come, let Grandpa see. Did you get a tan out there?
Grandpa, no way. I put on 3 layers of sunscreen.
Mendoza jeans. We don't tan. By the way, where's Matias? He didn't pick you up from the airport?
Grandpa has a weak heart. I couldn't tell him we were breaking off the engagement. Not now.
Young people are busy with work. Matthias is on a business trip. No rush seeing him.
Right, he's traveling. He'll be back soon.
Sophia, you were gone 4 months. Poor Matthias had a tough time alone.
Thank you for your concern, Auntie Regina.
After the wedding, stop running around. Stay by his side and start calling me Mom. Both families' projects are riding on you and Matthias. You're a smart girl. You know what's at stake, right?
When she said call me mom, her grip was 10 times heavier than her smile. What she didn't know was I'd already gone running to the other son, the one she raised. I need to tell you something. I had no idea if it was good news or bad. I stared at "see you tomorrow" for a long time. 3 simple words, but somehow they made my heart race. And when he told me the next day, it changed everything. He sent Fernando to pick me up, said we needed to talk. There was a folder on the desk. Thick, his expression made me nervous.
Matthias and Camila. It's not rumors. It's real.
How do you know?
I looked into it.
For how long?
4 months.
4 months? You weren't doing nothing, you were investigating the whole time?
The wedding announcement was to pressure him. Force him to face reality. Tonight, I'm meeting Matthias. He picks. What do you want him to choose?
I want him to choose what he actually wants. I wasn't there. Fernando told me everything word for word afterward.
You investigated me! Who are you to judge me? I'm not judging you. I'm giving you a choice. Camila or Sophia. Pick one.
I don't want to give up either of them.
Then you'll lose both.
Fernando said he was watching from the hallway, hands shaking, because he'd never seen Alejandro with that look in his eyes. It wasn't anger. It was absolute certainty.
Your choice. I got it.
Camila helped me back then. I can't give her up. I don't quite get it. But you don't owe me an explanation.
Bro, take care of Sophia for me.
What I do and what happens between us, that's none of your business anymore.
He said, take care of Sophia for me. Alejandro heard it, but he wasn't doing it because his brother asked. He never needed anyone to tell him to be good to someone. He just needed a reason, and Matthias handed him one. He gave the umbrella to his brother and walked into the rain himself. White shirt soaked through, but his pace didn't change. The first thing he did when he got back to his office was make a phone call to the civil registry. The next morning, he came to pick me up. The first thing out of his mouth was, "Let's go get our marriage license." Everyone was called to the villa. My heart was pounding so loud I could hear it, palms drenched, but I didn't dare wipe them because he was standing right next to me.
What's so important it has to be said in person?
The engagement between Matthias and Sophia is off.
What do you mean?
Grandpa, I'm not good enough for Sophia.
Nonsense! What not good enough? Matthias, don't say things like that!
Quiet!
When Matthias said not good enough, he wasn't being humble. He meant it. I felt a pang of softness for a split second, but only a second.
What about the joint project? If the engagement's off, does the partnership still hold?
The family engagement still holds. Sophia won't marry Matthias. She's marrying me.
What did you just say?
Impossible!
It's been decided.
Sophia, is this what you want?
Dad, this is my choice.
Okay.
The moment Dad nodded, but I held it in. Alejandro was right there. I couldn't let him see me cry.
Your brother's fiancé.
Just like that?
We'll have a ceremony later. Let's make it official first.
We didn't even take a photo together.
Later.
No flowers, no ring, no wedding. But when he closed the car door, his fingers brushed the back of my hand. So light, like an accident. But if it was an accident, why did they stay there for 2 full seconds? First day in the new house, I hadn't even finished unpacking, and Matthias showed up.
You married him? You actually married him?
Matthias.
After all these years together, you can just marry my brother just like that?
When he rushed at me, I stepped back. Not out of fear, just instinct.